Kresser. We'll just open up to questions.
So this time last year, you probably didn't think that you'd be sitting here. So kind of the thought process through it all and your emotions towards getting ready to get started.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm blessed to be back. I got surgery in the off season right after LSU on my throwing shoulder, so things didn't really work out too much in my favor there. But with the whole junior college year and everything else, granting me another year is pretty excited to be able to come back here for one more year.
But you didn't expect to maybe be playing first?
No, that was definitely not on the agenda. But the arm, it's been good. It's a slow recovery. It's pushing that 9 to 12 months and everything else. So to be on the field, I'm down to play anywhere. So it's definitely new for me. I've been doing a lot of reps at second base, which isn't new for me. So to be able to play there for a little bit, learn there is pretty special for me. Just to, get used to a different position. But no, it's been fun and I'm excited. So.
What's been the biggest learning curve playing first?
Yeah, honestly, just the footwork. You can't really be a shortstop at first base as much as you think. So just being able to know where you're at on the field, trusting the coaches and everything else, teaching me over there as much as they can. And, as Sabe said, just catch the ball. Yeah, no, I was pretty fired up. I feel like it's pretty exciting when you get to pick up your teammates who, not always have a great throw, maybe make a good play, but to be able to pick them up is pretty cool feeling. Yeah, we were taking a couple reps, like turning double plays and stuff, and my footwork's all messed up because I want to be a shortstop and try to turn double play, but it's just to be able to work on that and my footwork and everything else. I think it won't be too much of a problem. I do, yeah, I actually do. I was talking to a couple of buddies that I used to play with at our first baseman. I was letting them know that I was playing some first, and they were actually super surprised. But I was like, well, seeing how all the infielders throw, like everybody's ball does something different, and I know like when I throw from short, my ball's like tailing and everything else. So that's what I was telling them. I was like, I give them respect for all the, everybody's ball does something different. So yeah, definitely utmost respect for them. Yeah, it was nice. It was definitely different to bust that far and be able to have no snow around us to play. Pretty cool. Basically kind of helping us have the best resemblance to what we're going to have in a couple days here. So couldn't ask for that to be any better. Yeah, the weather was great. Saturday was a little cold yesterday, but, when we go down to Georgia, it's going to feel hot, and we're all going to be nice, loose, and ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, I think with a lot of the new guys that we have this year, it's been pretty special for the returners to kind of build that foundation on, showing them what West Virginia baseball is about, what the legacy is about, like what we do on a daily basis. Like everything we do it's tough, it's challenging, we push each other, but that just kind of shows like, other schools might not be doing that and we are. So that shows why we're successful and we're that close to making, more and more history and making it to Omaha.
Brodie Kresser mentioned one of your lineups might have 4 former shortstops.
Yeah.
Have you talked about that?
Yeah, I was talking with a couple of the other guys in the infield, and I was telling them how we might have the most athletic infield in college baseball if that does happen. So that'd be pretty cool. It's pretty exciting. Like I said, it's different, but I'm up for just being in the lineup, being able to play, whether it's at first base or honestly wherever.
For you playing last year at shortstop, how important was it that you were out there at that spot every day? How important is that for Coach Saban's mentioned middle infielders?
Yeah.
For guys knowing, hey, I'm going to be here most every game.
Yeah. So actually, to go back, like my first year here, I've only played shortstop. That's just kind of what I played in high school and what I played in junior college. But actually starting in center field was different for me in my first year at Stetson, which is pretty cool because I get to play some center field in summer ball. But when Weatherholt went down with that hamstring, obviously sucked to see, but being able to step in right into that role was pretty cool. Like I just knew the ball was coming to me. Like whenever you put somebody new in a position, the ball is going right to them. But no, it was great. I think it was pretty cool to just work with somebody like that, like Weatherholt up the middle. But like I said, it was tough dealing with that arm injury last year. Waking up every single day knowing I'm going to have arm pain wasn't the greatest thing, but the staff and everybody else helped me out tremendously with my medicals, getting shots and everything else that I needed to be ready. But just glad to get that surgery done and be healthy here soon. And once that day comes, I'll be one happy camper for sure.
When you're coming off of surgery, playing a new position, a lot of them on. So
Yeah.
what have you kind of focused on the offense to maintain?
Yeah. I've actually worked a lot offensively, kind of switched my swing a pretty big amount. Just being in the off season, slinged up at home in 90-degree weather, sweat and everything else. It was nice to be able to like visualize and kind of go back and talk with my dad back home. Super bored, can't really do too much, but thinking about things to switch swing wise and stuff. And it was good. It's been good. Been swinging it well. Been working with Jed and Jimbro a lot on certain things with my swing, and it's been good to kind of get that mind off the arm a little bit. But definitely focusing a lot on the rehab and the recovery, and taking it one day at a time, knowing that that health is going to come, and it's just a slow process. Yeah. So swinging, I can swing fully. That's honestly been a blessing for me. I've been swinging fully for like a couple months now, it being my right shoulder. But throwing, it's kind of just tolerance right now. Like, I'll throw a lot in the week, and I'll take Monday, Tuesday off or something. I'll work with Steve, our trainer, to get needles and stuff like that, kind of calm all the muscles down in my shoulder. But it's really just my rotator cuff is not caught up to my strength yet. It's still pretty weak, but just being able to do plyo balls and throwing a football, like little stuff like that, working with Jimbro and Rozier, who built that plan for me to get my arm stronger and stuff, is exciting. So we started that last week, and hoping that it just keeps on helping me at the start of the season.
What have you seen from Gavin Kelly, his progression freshman year?
Yeah, he's gonna be something special. He's already becoming one of our leaders as a sophomore, which you don't really see too much. But his ability to play everywhere, like I always like make fun of it with him. He last year playing up the middle with him, like I always give him crap about stuff like you are not an infielder, like stuff like that. But him going to the Cape and playing infield, and he comes back, and I was like, yeah, you kind of look like a shortstop now. So it's good. He can play anywhere. He's got a good arm. Him and Gravelin behind the plate is gonna be huge for us. Last year with Sam White getting hurt and kind of just relying on Logan behind the plate, you don't want to just rely on one catcher. It's a lot back there. You get beat up and stuff, but having both those guys and both of them who can play a position when they're not catching is pretty special. And like it just kind of shows like the team we have, and it's gonna be crazy because we have everybody who can, with different abilities, who can play really anywhere.
Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you.